Hey, this is another one of my favourites. This is my LMS Black Pi 460 5MT number 45156 Air Shear Yeomanry Yeomanry model. Bought it last December, I think. No, a year ago last December. Very lovely engine, very lovely detail on it. One of my pride and joys again. Right, I thought we should go from bigger to biggest. So this is my BR9F number 92139 Hornby tender drive model. Bought it second hand, it's just £55 last December 2006. Got it running the other day properly after a lot of testing over a year or so. Pulls very well now, seen on heavy freight work, fast passenger, just like they used to on the GCR. Well, this year's my main pride and joy, Alaniar A4 Pacific, the 4468 Mallard and Alaniar Garter Blue. Hornby model had it Christmas December 2004, and since then she's been in store. Hasn't done much work at all, because really, in my opinion, she's too nice to be running. She sits in the engine sheds. She's done a couple of runs on the SSR, but only very brief. She's done a couple of runs on indoor model railways, but very brief again. And just got her out today to show you all. So here she is. Another famous engine now is my Alaniar A3 Pacific from 4472 Flying Scotsman. Triangle model. I think it's about 1980s vintage, something like that. Been lovely restored. When I had a second hand when I was about 4 years old, so a good while back now. She got restored by a friend of ours, and that includes a new body, all new paintwork, new nameplates, a lot of new valve gear, a brand new motor, a tender repaint, and a lot of general touching up, and also a new set of buffers each end, and a brand new set of pokies. And now she's back to what she might have looked like when she was first built in the 1980s. So another one of my pride and joys, couldn't do without this engine at all. Staying on a Pacific note, this is my Southern Railway Bullied 462 Battle of Britain class Pacific number 34051 Winston Churchill, which I had for Christmas this year. It's done a good few runs on the line, especially at the Winter Gala where it pulled passenger and freights. Hopefully see her out a lot more during the season. Very lovely Hornby engine. Here's another of the Sutherland pairs. This is my pair of LMS 7P Stania 462 Princess Coronation class Duchess engines. On the left 6233 Duchess of Sutherland, an unstreamlined example. The preserved engine, whose name obviously fits in well with the railway itself, and then the other one, and as one of my pride and joys, this is Queen Elizabeth. She's a streamlined example of the engine. Wears the nice chevron stripes on the front, in red and gold, while the other one's in obviously the LMS crimson. Both pair of very good engines. The one on the right is an older Hornby model, and is loco drive, whereas the other Duchess, in streamlined, is tender drive. So they're a lovely pair of engines to have. Another Pacific, my LMS 7P Princess Royal class Stania Pacific number 46205 Princess Victoria. It's had a bit of minor restoration work done. It's had a good motor clean out and things like that. It's had new nameplates in extra brass put on the smoke box door, and the nameplates put on the splashers, and just general things like that really, and now it runs very well. Once she's warmed through, she's fantastic. Last but certainly not least, my Alaniar 460 B12 class Old Eastern engine number 8578, and we've fitted it with nameplates which read Prince Palatine, which is of course an A3 name, sorry, but then we changed it because we thought this engine deserved a name. It pulled the first train around the Garden Railway in June 2005. Been made of all work since then on both passenger and freight runs, and in the Alaniar Apple Green she looks absolutely fantastic. One of the most regularly seen 460s on the line. She's a lovely engine, pride and joy again. Very briefly we see this little thing. An 040 Allen White Pug loco number 6167. Has an air-fixed chassis and no motor, but I reckon myself, to my knowledge, that it was a wagon and it's had this kit put on top of it, because it hasn't had a motor and it's too small. She's now used as a display locomotive for Sutherland Station, and she does the job very well.